Cambodia, we are having many religions that you could imagine as well. We have the great place for Muslim people, even within our school. We are supporting people from all backgrounds, which is why within Cambodia, in every province, you will see all contestants and you will see all fellows from different backgrounds. Despite being male or female does not matter in Cambodia, especially even in LGBTQ community as well. From me, as Cambodian, I'm very proud to say that I am Cambodian, and in front of you, thank you all. Thank you, and some applause. Wow.
Okay, so you sounded very fantastic in that video. I think you did a really good job in promoting not only yourself, you're good at this, huh? You did not promote yourself at all, but rather you bring your country with you. Why did you think of that? I mean, I just rather promote myself. No, I'm just kidding. So why did you like mention Cambodia and then, share a lot more about your culture? Why is it so important for you?
Alright, so actually throughout the agenda of my exchange to the US, there was a session where all the Southeast Asian fellows, we have to deliver our cultural presentation. As I remember, the time limit is 7 minutes. But to me, at that time, I was the only Cambodian fellow at the University of Texas. So I would love to leave an impact and impression on them, not just the US people, but also to the Southeast Asian fellow as well. So to me, 7 minutes cultural presentation is more than just a presentation. But I would love to leave them a good impression that Cambodia is more than just a developing country, but we also have many potential youth. We are also capable, and mostly
There's
people.
A promise right
That's
there,
right? Yeah. And mostly, I think people would know us just for the Angkor Wat Temple. But I would love to show to them that we are more than that. We are having more beautiful things. We are having beautiful traditions and culture. So that is what I'm trying to show to them, especially not just our culture, but also about our human resources as well.
I love that. And I think I'm guilty about the idea that, when you see Cambodia, when you know Cambodia, I only know Angkor Wat before. But when I worked here and I start living here, I felt like there's more promise to it. And I will agree with you that you've mentioned about the Cambodian people. I think that's one of your number one powerful resource. And you've been hailed as one of, I think, the friendliest, country in the world. So I think that is because of your friendly people, very supportive people right here. And you're part of it, okay? And then you mentioned it's only 7 minutes. How did that 7-minute presentation change your life? Like, you are right there talking to different nationalities. How did that change your life?
That 7 minutes is very important to me. Actually, behind that 7 minutes, there were many hours and days. I really put a lot of effort into the presentation to ensure the consistency of my slide and to ensure the flow of my speech that people will not be bored.
Okay. Slide presentation. So did you also learn a part of that in the AII?
Yeah,
okay.
we did. Every semester
I'm
and
not
term.
promoting so much, okay? But I think it's important that they know that somehow in the language school, you don't only learn about speaking the language, but at the same time, the overall total development is right there. So including your preparations for filling out forms, submitting or passing the interview, and at the same time, making your presentations a wow factor as well, okay?
That's right.
So it's very important. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
It's okay.
I'm just so excited, because I never had that experience. I think I would say that's one of my failed dreams in life. I used to dream to actually go to other countries, represent my country, and then talk to them. But every time I see the application forms now, age under 35 years old, I was like, wait a minute. So I will not qualify in any of it now. So I think if there's one message right here, if you have an opportunity, take it. If you don't make it to the first time, try it again. If you don't make it to the second time, try it again. Never give up. Because when you give up, I think you're losing one factor right there. It's time. And when it's already too late, you don't have the time, like me, okay? So, finally, going back again to your answer. So you said it's a very important moment Okay, where I think I cut you over during the presentations. Yes, okay.
So it's also about the flow of the speech as well, because I have to ensure that I have an interesting opening and ending. Because of course, that is what I learned from here to beyond.
I love your ending in the video. I think I was like, I'm gonna rate it like 9 out of 10. One is only for like point for improvement, you know, nobody's perfect. So, okay.
Yeah, so I think throughout that presentation, it's not only about preparation itself, but also during the presentation where I can increase my confidence level, especially improve my presentation skill throughout the way as well. And especially I think that throughout that, I also learned how to make my presentation to be impactful, especially of course, leaving a good impression for the other people there.
I think you really made a great impact, and I'm just so proud of you on behalf of AI family. We're all proud of you when you actually did that moment. And then you are in the US, so for sure you had other extra things you did right there. What other experiences you had? It's your first time going there as well, right? Okay. So what are these experiences that you really enjoyed when you were in the US?
Can I say two things?
Sure, you can say 3 or more.
All right. Okay. So the first thing, of course, is to witness the northern light. Actually, I heard that only happen like once in the decade or once in like 20 years. So I could witness that at another university as well. And another thing, of course, and that is very important because I am also an international.
So you've seen the northern lights. You've seen the aurora. Do we call it aurora borealis? Oh, that's also my dream. She's living up my dream. Can you share something? No, I'm just kidding. I think that's a very, how do you call it? Once in a lifetime moment. Okay, so how long did you stare at the northern lights?
Actually, it was quite an adventure to go there because I heard from the artist that in order to witness that, we had to go somewhere that has no light at all, like a very dark. And actually, we could not witness it with our eyes. So we had to use our phone, lower the exposure and everything so that we could see that light.
Okay, so because there are other parts in, you know, I think in Western country that they can actually see it with their naked eyes, but the thing is, yeah, it's present into some specific areas only. Okay.
So another one I think is quite important for me, especially as an international relations student. I could visit the White House.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
For real?
Yes, and that was so amazing because that has always been a dream, of course, I think as an IOR student. Because like White House, of course, like the president of the US.
So you had a tour in there?
We had a tour inside. It was very amazing.
But did you get the chance to meet the US president?
No.
He's very busy. Actually, by the time that you were there, I was on a phone call with him. I said, don't allow Bormey to get there.
Oh, really?
Just kidding. Because, you know, I mean, you've been doing a lot of these firsts in your life, and then I think you've actually savored it all. Okay, so very interesting. Now, I think we're about to finish our question and answer right here. So I just would like to give you an opportunity now to share with the audience, especially to our young audiences. I think I have young audience who's following and watching the show. I think they're my fans. I don't know why the adults are not my fans, but the young generations are my fans. So what is your message to the young generation out there, you know, in general?
So my main message to the younger people or the younger generation, of course, please keep dreaming big, and because we will never know what will happen the next day or what will happen the next weekend, right? We will never know what will happen. So keep dreaming, because I told myself that if I keep dreaming, but have to make sure that we will take action as well. Dreaming while taking the action so that your dream will become your reality.
Okay, and you're living your reality right now. Okay. Wait. Did you like after this? What are coming soon in your life aside, of course, graduation next year and things like that? What else are you hoping for to achieve?
I think, of course, it's graduation because I have to ensure that I graduate with both majors.
Yeah, both majors.
Yes.
It's gonna be fantastic.
And I have planned to pursue the master degree as well. Yes, so these are the plans, and of course, finding a stable job because I think that is very important after graduating.
I see. Well, if you're interested, you can always apply here at Mengley J. Quick Education and at AII. We welcome alumni to come back and share whatever skills and potentials they've got, especially after finishing here, okay? So thank you so much for this wonderful moment. I really enjoyed our talk. And for our audience right there, make use of this experiences shared to you by Bormey to like inspire you and touch you in a way that you can be more motivated. You can achieve something else bigger than what you have dreamed of. And basically, if opportunities knock on your doorsteps, go grab it and hold on to it until you finally get it. This is Jake once again for AI Talks. See you again next time. Bye-bye.